Hey, it's Carlos from Strategy and Solidarity. I hope you are doing well. Listen, for folks who enjoy or listen or partake in Strategy and Solidarity Pod, the podcast, good news. We are going to move to having two podcasts a week, not just the one that comes out every Thursday. The second will come out on Mondays, and you are hearing it now. This is Monday Moment. I have been offering a moment of breath, reflection, and meditation for members of Strategy and Solidarity. We would love if you would become one of those and join us over at strategyandsolidarity.org. In the meantime, we want to make sure that as many offerings that are public offerings as we can get out there, we are getting out there. We know the times are tough. We know that this is not the time to be holding resources, whether those are material or spiritual. Folks need to be able to get what there is in order to reach the state of liberation, freedom, and self-determination. And so here is hoping that Monday Moments will be one of those tools you can keep in your tool belt. Thank you, and enjoy this week's Monday Moment. Talk to you soon. Good Monday morning to each and every one of you on this January the 26th of 2026. A little bit early today, and also realizing that I don't have my fishies on the screen behind me. So enjoy the flat screen. It is Monday the 26th, as I've said, and we are just a little bit over a year into the current regime, and 2 years plus off of that same regime sending his goons to spread their excrement on the walls of the Capitol, and these same ones who are now soldiers in cosplaying soldiers in ICE. What has been happening in Minneapolis is challenging. It is difficult. It is painful to see. In terms of the grotesque depths of humanity to which we are able to sink, and how much of our own humanity we're willing to give up in order to claim dominance and supremacy over something. However, it is hugely inspiring to see all of the folks who are out there truly doing the work and doing the thing, making the sacrifices, which not only in instances, unfortunately, have included lives, but also include time, money, pay, being in the streets. It is very cold in Minneapolis right now, and yet your community, our community, is out there and fighting for us and fighting for our survival. And I appreciate that very deeply. In our own personal lives, we are going to continue to find these fights as we move forward. And as we do, I would like to encourage us to be as grounded as we possibly can, because there's not a way to determine what wickedry this administration will unleash in order to try to keep their secrets, keep their power, and keep their money, right? whether that is Jared Kushner speaking to his plans for the Gaza Strip, or it is the agents of ICE hustling poor folks into becoming part of their agency, right? Um, those of us who are here and on this side of it, on the left, and I do mean on the left, Cory Booker can eat my whole butt. We have to find center and comfort and joy and love with each other. And while they are trying to keep us disconnected, we have to keep fighting for our human connections with each other, with ourselves, and with the world, right? Which is to say that feeling empathy, feeling the pain of the situation that we are in, that is a gift. Anger right now, frustration, that is a gift. And if we use these gifts wisely, as we use these gifts wisely, we will find that we are in a place of stronger likelihood, because this is, listen, not even stronger likelihood. We are going to win. Okay. I want to be clear. That is not a question. The time, the amount of bloodshed, the sacrifices made between here and there, that is the only question at hand. And how we conduct ourselves and how we stay resolute to justice, dignity, and the humanity of the globe, that is what we have options around. And I'm hoping that you're able to make those options today, whatever that means for you, whether it's calling the hotels that you know are housing ICE right now, whether it is calling your senator and congressperson, whether it is writing a letter, whether it is being in the streets, whether it's organizing, whether it's standing and surrounding folks so that they're not captured, or running the errands for people who cannot leave their homes with any safety. I hope that you are taking measures today that will make a difference to the community. And in between here and there, it will take rounding. So with that, let's take a couple of breaths and get ourselves ready for this week ahead, knowing that we are not giving up. If you are someplace comfortable and safe enough to do so, please feel free to close your eyes. And just notice your breath. You're already breathing. You're doing it perfectly well. Let's just see if we can get 10% more comfortable. If it's available to you, try breathing in through your nose, and out through your mouth. At whatever pace is the most comfortable for you. And as we are breathing, we are remembering that together with the rest of humanity, we are simply spirits in these earthly bodies, on an orb floating in space, and we are all connected to one another. Every person on this earth is a reflection of yourself. which means that we have the opportunity to let go of those parts of ourselves, to heal those parts of ourselves, to love those parts of ourselves that work from fear, to offer them strength, to offer them community. That doesn't mean that we have to go offering community to agents of our oppression. It does mean that we can look into ourselves and see where we are serving as the agents of our own oppression. And that part we can deal with. I'd often said in the past that to find liberation, you first have to kill the cop in your head. And I would offer the modification to that. That's probably a strong, if not surprising, modification to those who followed or known me. But if we truly want liberation, still breathing, still eyes closed, still centering, then we will have to heal the cop in our mind, which means moving past the need to dress up and put on our own superhero cowl to fight back with violence and equal tactics, equal measure, to discover how we move forward into a new world, a world of love, a world of collaboration, and a world of cooperation built beyond identity politics, whether those are the identities into which we are born or those which we choose. So find that part of you that wants to be in charge. Find that part of you that wishes to punish. Find that part of you that wishes to humiliate. Find that part of you that wishes to shame. And see if that part of you can begin to love itself. You can begin to love yourself enough that there's no need for that. Because no human, no person can come between you and your divine right of existence and your divine right to community, your divine right to love, your divine right to be loved. Loving doesn't mean attachment. Loving can be done from a distance. Loving can be done safely. And you deserve love. The cop in your mind, one who wants to exert corporal punishments, one who wants to instigate physical confrontation, that's the one that we're going to work to heal and love. If you can find this energy, if you can find this person in your chest as you or in your mind as you're exploring, I want you to reach out and I want you to find a way to hug this person, hug this cop, hug this overseer, hug this overlord, and hold them. They're frightened. They're scared. They were told that if they bullied everybody, that they would get everything that they want. And they know that if the world turns, they fear that if they take their foot off of the neck of the people, then the people will want revenge. Let them know that because you are encouraging, because it is you, because you are giving up your weapon, you are stripping down from that ICE uniform. You are stripping down from that cop uniform. You are letting go of those overseer's tools. You're able to embrace that frightened, nude figure in front of you and to let them cry and to let you know how sorry they are for what they've done to the world, how much you do not wish to repeat these patterns, and how this pattern can only end with you. And as you're holding this mind cop, this mind ice, this mind overseer, watch as you're holding them and they're weeping and their body starts to sparkle. It's got a shine to it, like a gold shine, and begins to dissipate like dust into freedom. Keep holding into you and creating wholeness. And knowing that you are whole means that you know that regardless of what the ICE agents, the police external to your body, may try to force you, move you into, that your noncompliance is an act of love, inviting them to lay down their shields, to lay down their swords, is an act of love. Creating the numbers in the resistance so that the disease of human hierarchy is finally eradicated. So the millionaire's disease and billionaire's disease is finally eradicated. So that greed and misunderstanding the role of humanity, misunderstanding to think that it's about taking care of yourself as an individual, not taking care of the community, is eradicated. And we remember that we, in order to move forward, will have to feed the hungry bee. And that's the only objective. We're in the hive together. We have to protect each other, and we have to feed the hungry bee. At times, you will be the hungry bee. That will be your role. And if the community is going to be there for you, it's going to be because you have been there for them, and there is an agreement that is spoken with consent and love and action. And just imagine yourself surrounded by love that can be expressed through dance, through movement, through flight, and through being fed. and working to take care of the community, because you know that the community will return that and feed you as well. And again, just return to your breath and notice. And look around and see if that overseer is still there. Have they been incorporated? They might still be a little confused. Give them a blanket, give them their time. Not all of us will be able to move through this exercise in one shot, and that's okay. There's joy in repetition, and this recording will always be here for you to return back to. In order to practice again, because how we practice is how we perform. And the whole world is on stage together right now. The curtain is up. It's time for us all to act together. Let's go ahead and take 2 more deep breaths together. Breathe in through your nose if it's available to you. Breathe in through your mouth if it is not. And let all the air out of your body. All of it, all of it, all of it. A little bit more. You're alone. Let the noise out. If you're not alone, just breathe. Ooh. And breathe in. Then breathe out at your own pace. And when you're ready, open up your eyes. And I would like to thank you for joining me for another Monday moment. And hope that you are able to take this with you into the week. Remember, this recording will be here for you. You're always welcome to come back to it. Make the best you can of this week by treating yourself as a priority and making the best that you can of your efforts for community. Till I see you next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and keep fighting. Be well.